Hi, YouTubers. This is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I want to welcome you to this live stream. And today we're going to speak about an important topic, something that I get a lot of people writing me about, something that I can actually say is going to be critical to you manifesting money. I want to speak to you about, in order for you to manifest money, you must do this first, or you're going to fail every time. Now, this is something that I know a lot of you are interested in, and I try to bring you guys the information that's going to help you in life. But if you're new to this channel, this is the My World of Metaphysics Law of Attraction YouTube channel that brings you information in an easy to understand manner for you to put it into action and change your life. Now, to support this channel, I'm asking each and every one of you to like, subscribe, and don't forget to tap that bell. Now, moving forward. Now, what is it that I have to tell you all about what you must do first to manifest money or fail every time? Now, this is something that you should already know, but at the same time, most of us are not using it and putting it into action. Now, the main thing is, before we even start with what you're missing or what's causing you not to manifest the amount of money you want in your life, is you must know what it is you want, okay? Now, you just can't go and throw things out there like that. You must know what you really, really want. Now, the thing is about knowing what you really want is you must know not only what you want, but you must know why you want it. If you want money, why do you want the money? Do you want to pay off your mortgage? Do you want to live more freely? Do you want to help your family? There's always a driving force behind you wanting money. Maybe you want to travel all over the world. So you guys really need to understand, not only are you trying to manifest money, but you need to understand, why do you want the money? And that is going to be the driving force that's going to get you where you need to be. Okay? Now, moving forward with this and about what is it about money that you're missing? And the thing is that I know a lot of people hear about you have to raise your consciousness up to that which you want to be. And it is absolutely true, totally true. Now, people say, well, how do you go about that, Yvette? What is it that you have to do? How can you do this? Hold on a minute. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you again for everybody being here for this live stream. And it's a pleasure to give you guys all the information that I'm putting out there to help you guys. And I'm glad a lot of you guys are sending me messages saying that you actually received large sums of money. People are actually saying that they got jobs and new apartments. And I'm so happy for so many of you guys. Now, the thing about talking about raising your consciousness, if you don't believe you can have something, if you don't see yourself as having it, and on the level of believing that it is yours, you will not manifest it. Now, a lot of people say, well, Yvette, how do you do that when you're going through this and you're going through all these negative things in your life? How is it that you can just turn that off? Now, I'm not telling you guys everything is simple. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you the information I'm giving you is simple, but to put it into action, it takes practice. It takes practice for all of you guys to put this into action and let it become something of a norm. Why do you think so many people out there are successful? And it's even more people out there that's not. Now, one thing that I can say that a lot of families do, raising their children. They raise their children to believe that they can have anything, be anything. That is the mentality that they're putting into their children, and their children are growing up. And no matter what it is they do, they bounce back. But for a lot of people out there, especially minority people, we're not installing in our children the fact that you can be anything, you can do anything, you can have anything, you can be president, you could be a scientist, somebody, astronaut. We're not putting that in our children, and that is something that we must change. Now, getting back to raising your consciousness up to the level of being and doing and having what it is that you want. You first have to let go of the old you. Okay, people? Now, listen, you may want to say, hey, look, I want a new boyfriend, but at the same time, you still have your old ways. You may want to say, hey, I want $1,000,000, but you're still sitting there ripping off your job off their pencils and pens and paper. Okay? You may say, hey, look, I want to manifest $200,000, but you're still not paying your taxes, or you're still ripping off people in a way that's, you may not say is criminal, but in a way of stating, I don't have. In order for you to manifest something in your life, you must take on that person, that image, as if you already have it. That is very important, you guys. And it's important that you guys understand this. You will not manifest anything in your life if you do not let go of what it was, what you used to have. Okay? So let's just say you want to manifest a large sum of money, but you're still sitting there fearful or saying what happened in the past or whatever it is that happened, and you're still holding on to it. In order for you to manifest something different in your life, in order for you to manifest a large sum of money, you must let go of that person, of that situation or that condition that you held on for so long. So now people might say, well, Yvette, if you don't have money, you just don't have money. You know what? But fake it until you make it, as Reverend Ike would say. Listen, I'm about to go on a trip and I'm about to go around and shop and look at a couple of things. Maybe I don't want to spend $2,000 and $3,000 on a dress, but you know what? I'm going in there. I'm going to look anyway, and I'm going to have some fun. Just by me doing that, I am increasing my frequency to a state of happiness, to a state of being, and I'm elevating my consciousness up to the level of saying, hey, look, I'm here. This is mine. Okay. Now, the thing is that if you guys still walking around talking about what you don't have, who has this and why you don't have this, you are still taking the personality or the placement of being that person without anything. In order for you to manifest large sums of money in your life, you must act as if it is already done. Now, I have a lot of comments here, and I don't want to miss out on all of this. Most people are saying good morning, good ears. Hey, look, thank you. Yvette for president? Oh, no. Oh, wow. And listen, the thing is, some people talking about their childhood. But listen, my whole thing is, somebody mentioned taxes. How do you pay your taxes when you're broke? Listen, I don't know how you got into that situation, but again, taxes are based on what you made. So a lot of people, I tell people, when you get money, always put some money to the side for the taxes. So I can't tell you how you got in that situation, but I did have a tax issue myself. And if you watch that video, I will tell you how I got out of that situation. Okay. Especially with visualization. So go back to that video, how I manifest getting out of my IRS problem using the law of attraction, and that might be able to help you. But at the same time, moving forward, when you want to manifest something in your life and you're trying to manifest a large sum of money, you have to act as if you have it. You must act as if it is already done. If you, like Jim Carrey did. Jim Carrey was the one that drove around on Rodeo Drive in California and just sat there and imagined himself coming out of this home. And then years later, he had one. You can go in these areas. You can go into nice restaurants and you can sit there and just have a salad. Salad might be $20, but have a salad and sit amongst the elite and fake it until you make it. You may want to say, I can't afford a big time suit, but I'm going out there spending $5, $10, $15 on 20 different pieces that once I wash it is no good. You can take all that money and buy one good suit and wear it more often. Now, listen, you wear that suit, you're going to feel like $1 million because you know the suit is worth $1 million. Okay. I'm just being, I'm not being exact, but I'm just giving you guys some examples of the things that you can do to raise your consciousness up to the level of having, of being and doing. You will not manifest large sums of money into your life unless you act as if it is already done. You act as if you are part of this money. This money is part of you. You are part of the universe, and the universe is part of you. So these are the things that you must do. If you want to manifest large sums of money, you must act as if you have large sums of money. Again, I told you guys about using fake money. I told you guys about what you call visualizing, affirmations, all of these things you can do. But the main thing I want to bring out to you guys today is that unless you let go of that old you that was in that situation, that old you that was broke, that old you that kept failing, that old you at all the things that you do not want in your life, unless you let that go, you're going to continue to manifest in that way. Remind now, the law of attraction works regardless if you are aware of it or not. If you fail because you attracted it, okay? So you worked on default. Whatever it is you're doing or whatever it is you're going through in your life, these things you can correct by letting that old person go, letting that frame of mind go, letting those beliefs that you have about money go. That's why it's so important that you guys sit there and figure out, what is my true beliefs about money? How did I feel about money as a young person? Was I broke? Did my family have money? All of these things, you really need to step back and find out, is this true? Is this true right now? And if it's not, let it go. And if it is, take action to change it. It's so important, you guys. But the main thing I wanted to let you guys know today, in order for you to manifest money, you must let the old you go. It has to go. It has to die. The old you has to die. That old frame of mind, that old way of thinking, that old way of believing, and replace it with something that's going to bring in what it is you want in life. Again, act as if is the hardest part. Yes, it is. That's why it takes practice. Again, reach out to your angels, talk to the God that's inside of you, and let all of that go. Again, say, God, I'm ready. God, I'm ready. And let all of that go. If you're having hardship, let it go and say, God, I'm ready. Figure out what you're going to do, take action, and know you have a power inside of you that's greater than anything in this universe, because it is the universe. And move forward knowing that whatever it is you want in your life, as long as you see it, believe it, and feel the sensation as already having it, it's yours. Now, listen, people, I want to thank all of you guys for following me. I want to thank you guys for support. Thank you for all the comments. Always have advice. Who has practically had success? A lot of people had success. And I'm going to tell you this right now about myself, because I did a video on that. I went from food service, house cleaning, all the way up to administrative nurse practitioner. Listen, I've done it. I went past most of the people that I worked with, almost all of them, tell you the truth. And I did this all by visualization, by always believing there was something better for me. I manifest large sums of money multiple times. I just manifested a large sum of money this summer. I also had many different cars, many different houses. So apartment building. But the thing is, some things worked well and some things didn't. Either way, I manifested it. And I manifested a lot of things the way I wanted it to work out for myself. It's unbelievable how the law of attraction works if you just let it go. Put it out there, say what it is, be sincere about what you want, know what you want, and let it go. Now, I've been working on mirror work is another great thing, everyone. The mirror work allows you to release anything that could be actually holding you back. If you guys are having problems thinking that it's not going to work for you, the mirror work, please see my mirror work playlist, and it would help you with that, with releasing what's ever inside of you that needs to let go so things can come in. I used mirror work a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago. And by me doing mirror work for like a week, I manifested $22,000. That was $22,000 that was out there in the universe that was trying to get to me, that I didn't allow it to get there because I had a blockage. Again, I want to thank everybody for following. Somebody just said they manifested 9,000 euros onto my salary. Great. That's beautiful. Scripting has helped me. Whatever manifesting techniques you guys are using, do it, please. And at the same time, the main thing you guys really need to understand, you have to let go of whatever it is that you want to let go. So if you're having a problem in a certain part of your life, especially with money, you need to let that old person go and replace it with the new you that knows I am successful, I am motivated, I am deserving, I am loved, and all the money that I desire, all the money that I want at this moment is mine. And then the universe will find a way to bring that money into you. Things that just happen out of the blue, and you'll say, wow, you might brush it off. But if you're a real law of attraction student, you will give the credit where the credit is due. And that is to the universe. That is to the God that dwells inside of you. Again, how to let go. That's another video, but I just want to say, maybe we will speak about that another time. I think I did some before. But I do want to say thank you guys for following me. Listen, you can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can receive one-on-one coaching. I have blogs there that you can read. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com for crystals and candles and sage, anything for your spiritual needs. Again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and always tap that bell, you guys, so I can send you guys some more videos. Again, namaste.